How does Sebastian from Stardew Valley sound like in Japanese? Well, to answer the question that nobody asked ever, I expected him to be interpreted as nonchalant and distant, but he's actually very expressive. First, I want to point out that he talks very casually. He refers to himself with the katakana ore, which shows that he has a bit of an edge. I interpret this as him being whimsical at his core. I think it shows that he still has an immature side to him, but at the same time, he wants to be taken seriously. I'd also like to point out that Sam refers to himself in the same manner, so maybe it's just a habit that they had since childhood that they never grew out of. Secondly, he also refers to us, the farmer, in a very casual manner. It may come off as rude for some people, especially since in Japanese they respect hierarchy and formality very much. He doesn't use honorifics when calling out to our character, he just says the name. At first, I thought this was just how people talked in Stardew Valley, since Sam does the same thing. But Elliot uses the honorific san for us, so it's a Sebastian thing. Next thing is, he uses the word omai in kanji for the player. That's a very masculine way of referring to people, but it's also informal, so it comes off as rude. He uses kanji for it at least, so it suggests that he properly recognizes whoever it is he's talking to. Let's go to the third point. Sebastian doesn't really use a lot of kanji. As much as possible, as long as the word doesn't get lost in context, he uses hiragana. This just adds to the informality of his speech, wherein he talks in a way that's easier for him. This changes when he plays Solaria, the tabletop RPG, in his 6 Heart event though. He starts using a lot of kanji, and he changes the way he refers to the player as well. He starts using the hiragana kimi, which is more respectful than the omai, but still softer than the formal kanji of kimi. Lastly, he uses a lot of expressive particles in Japanese. He particularly loves using yo. Explaining particles in English is a bit difficult since the language doesn't have it, but think of it as the Japanese version of an exclamation point. His words may seem commanding and harsh, but he adds particles like yo, sa, and other masculine enders to soften the blow. When you're not close to him, his greetings are a bit awkward as he starts a bit stuttery and he doesn't really use any of these enders, but the following sentences are softer because he starts using these particles. All I'm trying to say is Sebastian is a sweetie pie, and I've always known this, but it's more apparent in his Japanese speech patterns.